In today's video, we're going to be trying out Premade lash extensions. I know there's always been questions about Premade, so I decided to give them a try and give you my honest review. So if you're interested in seeing how the Premades turned out and how the retention went, then just keep on watching until the end of the video. So the Premades I'm testing today are from Untamed Artistry. I searched for a while just to find the right brand to use for this video, and one of the reasons why I chose this one is because there's actually 1,000 fans in this lash tray. Normally, Premade trays are so much bigger and they have less than half of the 1,000 fans. So I love how light this packaging is, I love how compact it is, and it's also fully recyclable. So the lashes look like this. Immediately when I opened the lashes, I was pretty surprised about the quality, to be honest. The most important thing to look for in Premades are the bases of the fans. So here you can see that the bases are pointy and not square shaped. That's exactly how you want it. The pointy bases are the most important. I also love how symmetrical the fans are. They literally look like they were made to perfection. And another thing to note is that there's 17 fans on each strip, which I think is pretty good. So here's how I prep the Premades on my lash towel. First, I use double-sided tape on the towel to secure my Premade strip. So once I have the lash strip on the tile, I make sure that all the bases are kind of loosely sticking out and not stuck to the double-sided tape. And honestly, the lashing process is kind of similar to lashing with handmade fans, except for a few differences. One, of course, is that when you remove the lash from the Premade, you're moving from the base instead of the top. And then when you're picking up the lash fan, it's a lot easier. You don't have to worry about the lash fan falling apart. You do have to use a little more glue, and because of that, when you are placing the lash on the natural lash, you want to make sure that it's fully dry before you let go of the isolation. So I'm just going to show you a few more times until we zoom in up close. As you can see, when I lash, I make sure that I leave a little bit of space in between the lash fans just so that I let it fully dry and it can prevent stickies from sticking to each other. Another thing that you guys might have noticed is that when I'm attaching the fan and I'm waiting for the glue to dry, I actually use my pickup tweezer and I push the fan towards me just so that it attaches to the natural lash and kind of secures before I let go. And again, I'm just going to show you one more time. I use my pickup tweezer and I lift the fan upwards towards me so that it kind of bonds to that natural lash. And then I let go. Okay, now I'm going to show you super close up how I remove the fans from the lash strip. So I pick it up from the base and I just lift upwards gently. I make sure that my tweezer is directed straight and not maneuvering to the right or the left, because that's how your lash fan gets deformed and not symmetrical anymore. And then when we dip the Premade into the glue, we want to make sure that the base is evenly coated with glue. So you want to dip only at the base and you don't want to dip where the lashes start spreading apart. You only want to dip where it looks like the lashes are bonded together. Another tip that I have if you want to speed up your appointment times is to prep the Premades beforehand. So you can actually remove the Premades from the strip before your appointment instead of doing it during your appointment. And if you want to use this method, you want to make sure that you're storing the Premades in a sealed container with a lid on it so that prevents cross-contamination from happening. So here I'm just using an old lash tray that I had to store my Premades. Now I'm just going to show you the fast-forwarded version of me applying the Premades to the lashes. So here you can pretty much see that the volume is just building up super quickly. I already removed the Premades from the strip, so all I'm really doing is I'm dipping the Premade into the glue and then attaching, dipping, attaching, dipping, attaching. So this really helps speed up the appointment time. And as I'm brushing through it, this is the results. This looks super fluffy. It's not coming off when I brush into the lashes, so that's how you know that the retention is going to be good. And look at that density. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with the quality of these Premades, and I'm just gonna leave the link to the Premades in the description box below. Thanks for watching!